Okay. Now we are talking about the alphabets of life. Yeah? The alphabets of life. The A, B, C, D, E of life. Someone says that life starts with B. What do you think B stands for? Yeah? Huh? Birth. Wonderful. So life starts at B. B, we are talking about birth. Yeah? And birth, we are also talking about another 2B. We are talking about the birds and the bees. Oh, okay. But I think 我哋大家都係成年人咯，唔使怕怕醜醜，唔使西西啊。So we are talking about biology, what you learn in the classroom. And we are talking about man and woman. Ooh. Yeah. We're talking about man and woman. Life began at B. So what happened? So the man will produce something, and that something will enter the woman. Okay? And we call this... Why are you laughing like that? Shy, man. No need to be shy. Okay? No need to be shy. Alright? And then we call this conception. After 9 months, what happened? Baby. After 9 months, baby will come out. Sometimes come out a little bit early, sometimes come out a little bit late. But yeah, where's our newly married couple? Okay. Alright. Now this is good for you. This is not premarital class, this is post-marital class. Yeah. But some people say, no. We must go back to the beginning. So if we go back to the beginning, then life starts where? Life starts with the Big Bang. Big Bang is very, very complicated. Yeah. I am not qualified to tell you about Big Bang. So you have to look for, what's his name, Eddie? The guy on the wheelchair. You have to talk to Stephen Hawking about Big Bang. Yeah. But Big Bang basically say bang. And then the universe comes into existence. Bang! And then there is planets, And then on the surface of the planet, different molecule, different atom, they knock each other, bang! And then life starts, Now I think quite difficult to believe. Can you imagine I go and plant a bomb in the Toyota spare parts factory? I plant a bomb in the Toyota spare part factory. So I press the thing, bomb! A car came out. Possible or not? I don't think possible, Probably, I think recently in China there was a big fire. Wow, thousands of cars all destroyed. Can you imagine you bomb and then all the spare part, the wheel, the tire, the engine, the door, the carburetor, the spark plug, all fall correctly in the right place. And then a car is produced. You think this is possible? I don't think so. That's why I put a very, very big question mark there. Yeah. So therefore, if we say life began at B, I think we should look into the Bible. Yeah. What is life as per the Bible say? And Scripture tells us very clearly that we have a designer, a creator. Someone with intention, someone with purpose, and he made everything beautiful. Everything according to his own intention. And Scripture uses a very special word. Scripture says that we are created in whose image? In God's image. We are created in God's image. And that is a very loaded statement actually. It's a very, very deep statement. But what does it mean? No time to really go very deep. But basically, I think it means we are not the same as animal. It just means that. Okay, very strange, If I call Pastor Caleb a monkey, you're a monkey, So if I call him that, people will say I'm insulting him, right? Am I right now? Yes. But if I say you come from monkey, then they call it science. So, I call you monkey, I insult you. I say you come from monkey, you say it's science. You call me a scientist. I don't think it makes sense. Yeah. So basically, when we say that man and woman, we are created in God's image. I think basically one of the things it says is that we are not the same as level or same category as animal.
Yeah.
Several years ago, many years ago, I was a youth pastor in a church before I joined Scripture Union. So one afternoon, one of the brother in the fellowship came to me. He said, "Hey, Pastor Jason, I'm very angry. I got something I must tell you." Then I say, "What?" He said, "Last night, I forgot to lock my dog inside the house. I forgot to lock the gate." I said, "So what happened?" "You know, my dog running, and this boy stays in Kapong. Running. You know what happened, Pastor?" I said, "What happened?" "Don't know which dog raped my dog." So I try not to laugh. When a youth member come and talk to you like that, you try not. So very serious, I look at him and say, "Hey, I think you got to go to police station and make a report." And then this boy scratch his head, say, "Yeah lah, I was thinking about doing that. But if I masuk bala," he say, apa mau report. Ada anjing logo, saya punya anjing." Very difficult, he won't accept. Oh, you all laughing lah. Because we know what dog A did to dog B, you cannot call it rape, ma. Am I right? But if you walk somewhere outside here and something happened to you, you can surely make a police report, isn't it? Why? Because we are not in the same category as the other living thing. God made us in His image. And then they say, life begins at B and ends at D. What do you think D stands for? Wow, pandai lah, very clever. So life ends at D. D is death lah. And I put here 4 Chinese words. How many of you can read Chinese? Most of you lah. 怎么样读这4个字？生老病死。In case you don't know, you don't understand, 生 means born lah, lahir lah. 老 means you age or you grow old lah. And then 病 is sakit lor, and then 死 is die lor. This is basically a very Chinese simple philosophy lah. 人就是这样咯，生老病死咯。So they always say like that lah. We are like that. And probably life was very simple during that time lah. Very simple. So the Chinese look at the cycle of life, or look at the processes of life, or look at the step of life. Yeah lah, a person get born. Then soon he will grow old. After he grow old, sure lah, the Chinese people say 仔女大，我哋嘅機器就壞。Okay, that means when our children grow up, those of us who are the parents our 機器our machine start to spoil which is true which is true. And then soon we die. But this is a very simple philosophy in one sense it's true, but in today's life not so true Today's life you can be born, and then before you grow old suddenly heart attack you die. So you short circuit before you grow old you die already. Or you are born when you old age, before you fall sick, someone come and rob your house, damn, you die. So it is now, life is more complicated than this 生老病死but it does give us some a glimpse of perspective of how some people look at life. But is this all the cycle and the processes of life? Is this what life is all about? If it is just like that, and we have to just go through this cycle. Actually, you should add one more inside, get married. They forgot to add the get married one inside. And if it's just this cycle like that, you are born, then you grow up, you grow old, and then somehow things don't function and you die. If our life basically is like that, then our life not much different from the chicken, isn't it? You know those Kentucky Fried Chicken? Kentucky Fried Chicken, they will have factory where all the eggs, they get the eggs and then somehow they incubate it or fertilized egg, incubate, then the chick come out. They all calculate chun one. They calculate everything correctly one. They feed the chicken, after don't know how many weeks or how many months, ready to go to the slaughterhouse. Correct size. Then they go through the machine, chop, each chicken go into 10 pieces, means 10 pieces. Then we go to the counter and say, I want 2 wing and 2 thigh. You say like that. Is our life like that? If it is, quite meaningless, isn't it? Yeah, quite meaningless. So life, they say, starts with B and ends with D. But before B, there's an alphabet. What alphabet is that? A. Before B is A. And what do you think A stands for? A stands for Allah. Yeah. Almighty God. Yeah. A stands for Allah, Almighty God. Yahweh. And when we talk about God, wow, very complicated. Because when we talk about God, there are so many different types of God. I don't have enough space to put everything up on my slide. But there's so many types of God. There are some God very fierce looking, very scary one. They got more than 2 arms one. Some of them got 4, 8 arms. And then their arms, they carry all the dangerous looking weapons. Some of these gods, their head might be a cow and their body might be something else, a snake or something. So there's all kind of God. So, which one is right? Which one is true? Very difficult. I was driving here in my car and talking to my daughter, trying to stimulate. So how do we prove that God is real? Which one is right? The problem is we can't put God in a test tube. We say, okay, test tube A is Christian God. Test tube B is Buddhist God. Test tube C is Hindu God. You add this thing, you add that thing. If it change color, it's God. If it doesn't change color, it's not God. It does not happen like that. It does not happen like that. Now, how nice we can say, all the God who thinks that their life now become dead. Forgot about this side. Forgot about this side. Let me talk about this side. Now, Calvin and Hobbes, you all read Calvin and Hobbes or not? I like Calvin and Hobbes very much, very philosophical. Now, I need to I go back one step first. Because you know why? Because like one God say you can eat pig, and then another God say cannot eat pig. You know what I'm talking about that? Okay. And then another God, another religion, their God is the cow, and you eat the cow. How? Dangerous, So Calvin was having fried chicken dinner, and then suddenly he got very philosophical. He said, "What if we die and it turns out that God is a big chicken?" And he was eating chicken And I think it's a valid question. But his mother was very angry. His mother said, "Calvin, shut up and eat." But it is true. Am I right or not? If you are eating cow and then end up when you die, the cow is a god, then they say Isn't it right or not? We'll be in big trouble. So we really need to ask this question, which God is right? And how nice it will be if we suddenly say, okay, all the God that's not true all stop moving. They all stop moving. So you know which God is not true. And then you can challenge this God now. This God, if you are very true, you do something. And then you do something. How nice if we can do that. Or we have a picture of Jesus somewhere. I mean, most of us are believers here. We have a picture of Jesus somewhere, or in our diary, or in our pocket. Then we show up. You must believe in Jesus. See my picture of Jesus. My Jesus move on, You see my Jesus move on, Then you say, true that's why my God is true But it doesn't work that way, isn't it? It really doesn't work that way. It so nobody, I mean, to be honest, as much as I believe in Jesus, but I really cannot tell you how to prove. But each one of us will have to look for this God, isn't it? How do we know which God is real? I think one of it is look at the followers. It's very true, no? No matter what you say, One of the way is to look at the followers. Yeah. If you say your God is real and then you train children to take machine gun and kill people, I'm not sure whether your God is real or not. Isn't it? Yeah. Yeah. So I think one of the way to assess which God is true, one of the ways is look at the followers of that God. The other way, the other important one is look at the teaching of that God, the teaching of that religion. Yeah. And not only one aspect, I believe God should give us good answer. Good answer of where we came from, right? What is the purpose of our life on earth? Some kind of answer to why are there so many problems, what is happening in this world, yeah? Some kind of answer as to after this, what, where are we going to, yeah? I think we need to assess our all this like that. All right, let's move.